Constitution of India, Part 13. Trade, Commerce and Intercourse within the Territory of India, Article 301 to 307. Article 301. Freedom of trade, commerce and intercourse. Subject to the other provisions of this part, trade, commerce and intercourse throughout the territory of India shall be free. Article 302. Power of Parliament to impose restrictions on trade, commerce and intercourse. Parliament may by law impose such restrictions on the freedom of trade, commerce or intercourse between one state and another or within any part of the territory of India as may be required in the public interest. Article 303. Restrictions on the legislative powers of the Union and of the states with regard to trade and commerce. Notwithstanding anything in Article 302, neither Parliament nor the legislature of a state shall have the power to make any law giving or authorizing the giving of any preference to one state over another, or making or authorizing the making of any discrimination between one state and another by virtue of any entry relating to trade and commerce in any of the list in the 7th schedule. Nothing in Clause 1 shall prevent Parliament from making any law giving or authorizing the giving of any preference or making or authorizing the making of any discrimination if it is declared by such law that it is necessary to do so for the purpose of dealing with a situation arising from scarcity of goods in any part of the territory of India. Article 304. Restrictions on trade, commerce and intercourse among states. Notwithstanding anything in Article 301 or Article 303, the legislature of a state may by law impose on goods imported from other states or the union territories any tax to which similar goods manufactured or produced in that states are subject. So, however, as not to discriminate between goods so imported and goods so manufactured or produced, and impose such reasonable restrictions on the freedom of trade, commerce, or intercourse with or within that state as may be required in the public interest. Provided that no bill or amendment for the purposes of Clause B shall be introduced or moved in the legislature of a state without the previous sanction of the President. Article 305. Saving of existing laws and laws provided for state monopolies. Nothing in Article 301 and 303 shall affect the provisions of any existing law except in so far as the President may by order otherwise direct. And nothing in Article 301 shall affect the operation of any law made before the commencement of the Constitution 4th Amendment Act 1955 in so far as it relates to or prevent Parliament or the legislature of a state from making any law relating to any such matter as is referred to in subclause 2 of clause 6 of Article 19. Article 307. Appointment of authority of carrying out the purpose of Article 301 to 304. Parliament may, by law, appoint such authority as it considers appropriate for carrying out the purposes of Article 301, 302, 303 and 304, and confer on the authority so appointed such powers and such duties as it thinks necessary.